Shepherd alert. Shepherd alert. We are at Shepherd threat level maximum betrayal. And before you panic, no, I didn't lose a leg. And no, the squirrels didn't stage a coup. This crime was far worse. For weeks, my caveman dad has hovered over me like I'm the crown jewels wrapped in bubble wrap. Post-surgery, I was tucked into blankets, spoon-fed snacks, monitored like a priceless artifact. You'd think he was prepping me like a golden poo-poo for the Westminster show ring after my recent surgery. Every sigh I made, every paw twitch, caveman dad would leap up like, is she okay? If drama was an Olympic sport, he would have medaled for worry. So imagine my confusion when all that vigilance suddenly evaporated. One minute I'm his delicate miracle shepherd, the next, I'm wondering if the man even remembers he's owned by a German shepherd at all? And let me tell you, folks, that shift in treatment, it rattles the tail feathers. Now, I won't lie. At first, I thought maybe he was testing me, like a pop quiz in shepherd survival skills. Can Sadie still run perimeter checks? Can she still bark with authority? Can she still file official GSD paperwork against the mailman? And of course, the answer was yes. Always yes. But as the hours dragged on, I began to suspect this wasn't a test. This was negligence of the highest order. Meanwhile, the neighbors were starting to wonder if I had launched a rebellion. I barked so long and so loud that they actually shouted across the fence, "Everything okay over there?" Translation, your shepherd sounds like she's overthrowing your government. And honestly, I was close. One more minute of disrespect and I was ready to call myself an Uber to get my own pup cop. Inside, caveman dad? Oh, he just left the home base of operations with my beautiful mother. That's right, you heard correctly. He just left? Meanwhile, his top security officer is outside filing complaints with the squirrels, who by the way, are terrible at paperwork. And here's the kicker. After all the fussing, the steak dinners, the dramatic please don't overexert yourself, Sadie speeches, he forgot me. Flat out. He let the floofinators inside and never noticed the 80-pound sable shadow still guarding shepherd-controlled territory. Hours. Not minutes. Hours. My bark echoed across the land like a canine siren. I stood sentinel, howling my betrayal into the plotting just how many drive-by poo-shooings it would take to express my outrage. By the time caveman dad remembered, I had nearly drafted legal paperwork to emancipate myself and move in with the neighbors. At least they noticed me. And when the door finally creaked open, caveman dad stood there with the audacity to say, "Oh, Sadie girl, were you still out there?" Oh no, dad, I wasn't still out there. I was abandoned, like a Victorian orphan waiting for Dickens to adopt me. And the betrayal? It cuts deep. Because he almost had me fooled. A month of non-stop worry, pampering, belly rubs, and then poof. Suddenly I'm invisible. That's not just bad shepherding, that's bad humaning. Let the record show, this crime has been entered into caveman dad's permanent file. Human offense points doubled. Punishment protocol under review. Potential penalties include sock destruction, midnight wake-up calls, and strategic wet nose to the face operations. And most likely a stomp to the no-nose, especially since my mother says he doesn't need those anymore. So yes, citizens, I survived the great outdoor abandonment of 2025. But mark my words, the next time dad wonders why his favorite shoes smell like revenge, or why his Amazon packages look pre-chewed, he'll remember this day. Justice, after all, is best served slobbery. Sadie out.